The building of the Mexican border wall will mark the start of an immigration crackdown across the United States. President Trump announced plans for new restrictions on refugees and immigrants from many Muslim-majority countries. The plan includes more detention centres, 5,000 more border control agents and 10,000 extra immigration officers. And this is the on-the-record stuff. Draft documents reveal Mr. Trump may also order a review that could lead to bringing back a CIA program for holding terrorism suspects in secret overseas black site prisons where interrogation techniques often condemned as torture were used. Here's Andy Sullivan.
These pictures show the barbed wire surrounding a military site in Poland, where the Central Intelligence Agency is alleged to have once operated a secret prison. These so-called CIA black sites were said to be used to detain, interrogate, and torture terror suspects on foreign soil far from the U.S. Bill of Rights. And they could soon be up and running again. Two U.S. officials telling Reuters President Donald Trump could sign an executive order in the next few days demanding a review of U.S. intelligence needs and whether the CIA should be back in the interrogation business. A draft of the executive order obtained by the Washington Post is titled Detention and Interrogation of Enemy Combatants. Pressed by reporters Wednesday, White House spokesman Sean Spicer denying any knowledge of the document.
I have no idea where it came from, but it is not a White House document.
Is he considering
Kristen,
this is a black sites and
I'm not going to start answering hypotheticals about documents that are floating around. That's a you're basically okay, Kristen. We're going to end this right now.
The CIA launched its covert interrogation program after the September 11, 2001 terror attacks under President George W. Bush.
You bet we're going to detain them, and you bet we're going to question them.
Former inmates allege they were beaten, subjected to waterboarding and other forms of torture in prisons overseas where they were denied contact with the outside world. President Barack Obama shut down the program in 2009. Donald Trump has repeatedly said he wants to bring back waterboarding and other forms of torture.
Torture works, okay, folks? Torture, have these guys. Torture doesn't work. Believe me, it works, okay? But they asked me the question, what do you think of waterboarding? Absolutely fine, but we should go much stronger than waterboarding.
The draft also calls for keeping open the military detention center at the Guantanamo Bay Naval Base, which Obama tried unsuccessfully to close throughout his 8 years in office.
That report from Reuters. We will have more on Donald Trump and Washington later in the program.